What's up, guys? So today I'm going to create a new song, just like I always do. If you've seen these videos, you know what's going on. Basically, I go through the whole process of writing and recording and all that fun stuff. So I had one of my weird dreams again where I just kind of like dreamt of a whole song, and I just woke up in the middle of the night and I put it down on my GarageBand app on the little piano thing. So I just kind of like tapped out the melody and stuff, and then I typed out the words. So I have just like slightly off camera, I actually have my cell phone held up, and I'm looking at the lyrics I wrote down to just kind of like get the song structure, because it's not exactly the normal song structure I would always use. So I'm just kind of like going to follow along. This thing is in B minor mostly. I'm going to do a thing in the verse where I do this little kind of like that, and the chords underneath are just going to be like B minor to F sharp to A to E, kind of just going through. Except I'm going to do an E major there, which isn't actually in the key. Just going to jump out of it and kind of go into the mode there. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to start tracking, because usually I talk like way too much at the beginning of these videos. Which, by the way, if you're new, like and subscribe, because I'm going to keep pumping out a lot of these, and you can just kind of see how I go through and do my whole songwriting thing. And if it's helpful to anyone, that's great, because that's kind of why I'm making these. So, all right, I got a left track. All of my guitar tracks have bias amp 2 on them. They just have like slightly different amp sounds, so it can just kind of like get a nice blend as we go through. My bass guitar also has bias amp 2 on it, and then I'm just going to be using my electronic drum set. So that riff I want to do, I guess I'll do that after the fact, and I actually might continue that over the chorus, because it will work over the chorus. Keys are in my pocket, stabbing me. So I think I'm just going to do the chords underneath for the first take. So let's just start. Okay, so that's the first guitar take done. So that's the left side. Now I'm going to do a right side. Basically, I'm going to do the exact same thing I just recorded as closely as possible in the human error factor, and just, you know, slightly varying what I'd play as far as, like, you know, how I strum and all that kind of stuff. It's going to make a nice stereo image. Oh, by the way, you probably noticed when I edit these videos, I cut out after around the first chorus or something like that. Basically, it's because the video would be way too long if I didn't do that. So if you go to the end of the video, you can see the whole thing all put together. So I always do a split screen thing where I show like all of the instruments that I did. So the left, the right guitar, any overdubs, the bass guitar, the drums, and most of the vocals usually. I do some dubs with the vocals that are like the same info, so I don't actually like show them again. But anyway, that's all going to be over top of the final mix, so you can just kind of see it looks like I'm performing the song. Okay, so let's start this right guitar. Okay, so that's the right side down. Now I'm going to do the overdubs. Actually, I had a couple little mistakes in there when I was tracking that. Like the one time instead of F sharp, I wanted the A, but that actually should be fine. It should harmonize itself. Depending on what I do with the dubs, I might actually be able to work that in there. So I just kind of left it alone. I'm not really a fan of like editing the crap out of stuff. If I make a minor mistake that's like in key and not a big deal, I'll usually leave it, because it actually makes the song sound more authentic and like a live performance. Okay, so this is the little lead thing I had. So let me just see how this works over it, because I might do it over the verse and the chorus. Yeah, so let me skip ahead to the chorus part. Alright, so this part's going to be a little bit boring to play because I am going to go through the entire song doing this exact same thing. You're wondering why I don't copy and paste. It's because, like, well, one, the end of the video would look kind of stupid. So, so I kind of have to play through everything to do this. But the other thing is I just don't like doing that. I like to have a live performance. So, like, I might mess up, do this different ways, and I can, like, do different dynamics. So I can, like, chill out a little bit in the verse and then pick it up in the chorus and just pick harder. So there's all kind of things. Alright, let's just track it, though. Alright, so that's that as far as the left side. Now the right side, I'm going to do, I'm going to try harmonies because it just might be cool. Instead of that little minor thing, so B to F sharp to, yeah, what am I doing? B, F sharp, D, C sharp, so it's, that would probably be a good idea. Let's try that. Maybe it's better up here. Just a little less low end resonance on up here because I don't want it to fight the other side. I want the other side to be the prominent one. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, so that one's done. Ugh, that one was a little bit of an endurance test. I had to bar across that whole time. I mean, that's really easy, but damn. Try doing it for 3 minutes straight. Okay, so now I'm going to do... okay, so the verse part... Should I do harmonies in that or not? Actually, maybe the intro I should. So I'm basically just doing double octaves. So I'm like muting the D string with my first finger. And I can let the E and the B string ring because they're in key. Yeah, I could do that. And then the chorus part, I just have to change up for that a little bit. But yeah, I'm going. So then I could just go B. I mean, that would be easy for that part. Let me just play it. Yeah, that works. Just have to remember I'm in B minor here. Same key as D major, parallel, minor, major. It's the natural minor. So, yeah, I almost was thinking like G sharp there, but that would be A major / F sharp minor. Wrong key. Okay, so, yeah, let's just try it. right, so that dub is finished. I just want to listen because I was not sure about that G over the C sharp. At the end, I just kind of started experimenting, and I was going to the E instead of the G, which also works over the C sharp there. It's like a C sharp augmented chord, technically. Like that. So, yeah, doing the G there. Gets a little ugly, but I thought maybe it would work, being a little dissonant there. So I might just do some more dubs, but I'll reinforce doing the E over them, probably. So, okay, let me think here, though. Because I was thinking of doing one kind of just up higher. I might want to do that on the left side, though, just to kind of balance it out. So let me just... Oh, yeah, I am. Or, no, I'm on the right side. That's what I'm on. Thinking of the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just do this then. Yeah. And then the chorus, I'm going to go to the second chorus because that's the one where I changed. So I could do like a contrary motion thing there, and that might balance out that G I was doing in the harmony on the other side. Okay, I'm just going to go for this. This is going to be a lot of improv. Here we go. Okay, that's the right side, so that should work out, and I just want to listen to, yeah. Yeah, that totally works. That E right on that G there makes the chord full. It sounds good. Okay, so now we're going to go and do a guitar solo, so... I'm thinking... I mean, the obvious route would be just doing... Yeah, why not? That sounds kind of cool. I'm just going to improv over that. All right, here we go. All right, so that works for the guitar solo. Awesome. That was like one take. Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my bass guitar, so give me a second to just run over there and grab that and tune it up. Okay, so I grabbed my bass and I just tuned it up. So I'm thinking for the intro part, I'm probably just going to follow around on the chords. And then the verse part, I'm probably going to do what I'm doing for that lead guitar thing. And then the chorus, that's just going to be really simple again. I'm just going to follow the chords. I know that's kind of boring, but it just kind of, I think it's going to work for this song really well. And then the second half of the chorus, when I change and I go B, C sharp, D, to E. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of go contrary on the bass. I'm going to go A over the C sharp, G over that E, or sorry, G over that D, and then E to E. They'll match up. Okay, so let's just track it. Okay, so I got it in one shot. That's the bass line. Awesome. Let me hear that verse. It was like really, I was about to say legato, but I meant staccato. Blair. So yeah, it's really staccato. It's just like, let's see how that works though. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the drums. So let's see. All right, so I'm at the drums. I'm going to do really basic, easy stuff here, so this isn't going to be anything special. Just going to follow along with the song. So, yeah, I'm going to shut the mic off, actually, because I always give direct audio for this, because these are really, the pads are just loud and splatty, so they pick up on the mic pretty bad. I mean, they're rubber pads. They're not as loud as a, acoustic drum set or anything, but given the proximity to the microphone, it's just kind of annoying. So, okay, yeah, let me switch this off and start tracking. All right, so the drums are done. Cool. Now let's move on to vocals. So give me a second to move the camera back over and set the microphone up again. Okay, so now for the vocals. I already wrote the lyrics here, so this should be pretty easy, and I kind of know the melody already. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this a practice run. All right, here we go. I think I can get through this, so I'm just going to give it a shot. I can seem to make this go away. Lord. We'll just see it stay away. Move on. Yes, right through. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to do overdubs. Basically, I'm just going to find the chorus parts, and I'm going to sing them the same way I sang the first time. And the idea here is that I'm basically going to create a chorusing effect, and these are going to get turned down about 10 dB, and they're going to get panned to the sides. I usually go like minus 35, plus 35. And then essentially what I can also do is any spots where I sang slightly off key in the original take, I can probably find something in the dubs that's a little more on key, just because muscle memory and such, and I'm not coming off of the verse. I can like usually sing these a little bit better. So yeah, if there's just a spot that I'm a little shaky on in the chorus, I can just like plop it up there. I don't actually want these to be like perfect though, because they are essentially like creating this like little like weird wobbly effect because they're not exactly in tune. So that's kind of the idea of these. So it's going to sound a little bizarre right now because while I'm doing this before I mix it, it's not going to get turned down or like panned or anything. So while I'm tracking, it's just going to sound odd. All right, just finding the spot. So let's do this. All right, that's the first one. That's pretty quick and easy. So let's do the second one. So that'll be the left side and this will be the right. Yeah, so here's the weird doubling effect. And that'll clear up once I turn them down and pan them. Okay, so now the next chorus. And the right side. So that's the second chorus. Now we're going to go on the third chorus. All right, last dub. Wasn't bad if it sounds okay, ain't it? Let's do it one more time. It's a little off, but I think I like it. Let me hear it. Yeah, it's not bad. So I'm going to turn that down quite a bit so it's not going to be so prominent. So let's do the second chorus like that. Sacred ground, burn it down, take my hand, understand my way, friends betray, though you try, still more lies. Yeah, that should work. All right, last chorus harmony. All right, awesome. So harmony part's done. Now I'm going to turn that down a bit. Yeah, so now let's hear it in context. Okay, so it occurs to me, like I usually never throw on the compressor, EQ, and reverb, but it occurs to me that I could just make another track. Part of the reason I don't do it is because like once I throw that on, it's going to sound really weird when I'm talking because I'm using these tracks to actually use the microphone through. So I'll just make a duplicate and not put that stuff on. Duh. Okay, so let's do this. Compressor. There's a little distortion thing on this compressor. I'm just going to turn that on. So it's the threshold is a little bit, I'd say like, what is it, 12.5, minus 12.5, 4-to-1 ratio, no makeup gain. Attack is all the way as fast as you can go. Releases are a little over 50 milliseconds. And then, yeah, there's a little distortion thing you can put on here. The other two are just getting that exact compressor minus the distortion thingy. Thingy is a technical term. And then the harmony, I'm going to put that little distortion part on, but it's still going to be turned down minus 10 dB. Then I have an EQ that I put on, so that's lows and highs chopped off, and that's pretty much it. Just gets rid of the white noise. And then the final thing is my reverb, which is chroma verb, mono to stereo. Just copy it onto the other tracks, and we should be good to go. So let me listen to this. There it is. In a couple seconds, you're going to see the whole split screen deal, and the final mix is going to be playing, so you get to hear everything and see all of the parts being played together at once, and I just kind of think that's kind of cool. I usually make a video that's like separate from this one, where it's just that, so it's like just the song. That usually comes out the next day, and then I usually just take like the guitar solo, and I'll just put it up as a little short, like 30-second video. If you like this, and you know, you're into songwriting and you want to see more, like and subscribe and follow the channel, and check the description because I have a link that takes you to like all of my music and everything else. So it'll be like YouTube Music, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, etc., etc., etc. So if you're interested in any of my originals, you can just find them there. And that's it. See you later. Seem to make the score